Hey y'all, this is David, the Georgia photographer. Today, we're out at Fall Creek Falls. We're going hiking. There's Teresa getting their things together. We're gonna go down to the falls. We're gonna go to the Overlook Trail and see what it looks like. Maybe find something worth photographing. Let's do this.
Are you recording me?
Yeah, so we made it back to the truck after realizing we was going the wrong way.
We haven't even started hiking yet.
Yeah, we've technically not begun yet.
It's high noon.
And it's already lunch. Sierra made a perfect observation. After we spent like 3 hours driving a 1 hour drive, we get here and then we have to go to literally every building in the little village area and explore it all and do something in every building.
Then we found the snack shop.
Then we found the snack shop, as Teresa says back there. And so we stopped and ate. We ate a pizza and some corn dogs, some french fries, you know, great hiking food. And
yeah, my stomach's already hurting.
yeah.
Bad.
All right, and now we're almost to the trailhead to walk over to the waterfall. Here we go. We're almost to the overlook. We'll see how much water's in the waterfall now. Okay, we've came to Rocky Overlook is what they called it. There's Teresa. Sierra's eating her large rock of sugar, doused with liquid sugar.
It's really hard to chew.
10th snack of the day.
Yeah, because you know this is so strenuous.
So strenuous.
And now we're gonna go down here.
I don't know if I want to come up here.
Wait, Daddy, I can't see.
Yeah. Good thing this GoPro has stabilization.
Oh, it's safe. It's easier than all of the falls we've been on.
Except for this part where you need a rope.
Yeah. Wait, what? Really? I don't need a rope for that.
Got a chain to keep it from falling off the mountain.
Cool.
Interesting. That'll climb.
Can you hear me chewing this?
Yeah. Sierra left her contact lenses out today because she don't have any. That's another story. We went to the Rocky Point Overlook and I didn't take the GoPro because there was a lot of down climbing and up climbing over rocky ledges and stuff, so I just didn't want to carry all the gear over to the Rocky Overlook because of the climbing involved. I just didn't want to risk falling. This is a beautiful trail in the forest. I'm sure Sierra's back there photobombing me non-stop, ruining all of my footage, making me throw all of this in the waste can and resolve. No, what I'll do is I'll make little emoticon faces on the video and point arrows to you and put little like whoopee cushion sounds. And
You know what? More to me. I'm getting exposure for this.
Well, I unfortunately didn't capture the last piece of footage. It was gonna be epic too. Saw the way it goes. Well, I really thought this would be more picturesque and there'd be a lot more photo opportunities. But it's this.
Yeah.
Pretty much non-stop trees.
I don't know what you're expecting when a forest.
I expected something interesting to photograph. You know, I got this picture of this leaf. It's kind of neat because it's on against a background that's blacked out, but the rest of it's kind of meh.
Well, you ain't looking hard enough.
Here comes the philosopher.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Teresa's back there worrying on my glasses again. She's completely unconcerned as to whether I can read or not. So.
You're not reading.
Oh yeah. She's got another reason or two. Every time I have to reference the map. No, you don't need to be able to read. Whatever. All right, let's see what we can find to take a picture of. Okay, now Teresa's convinced that we're going the wrong way. And that we went the wrong way around the loop, and we didn't go all the way around the loop.
He didn't take us in a circle, he took us in a line. And then he's wondering why. We didn't want to come, we're not seeing anything interesting. It's because we're looking at everything twice, because you didn't take us in a circle. We come from the same place, the same way we came in.
That's why we did all right turns.
David, did you really take us in a circle? Did you? Did you take us in a circle?
So what I got to deal with?
They won't be able to hear me anyway. Every time you get me on camera, I'm like, it's a big mumble. You can't even tell what I said.
Yeah. The Overlook Trail loop is now apparently not a loop.
It's a line.
It's a straight line.
Yes.
And
That's how you do.
and Teresa somehow convinced herself of this. Teresa's vlogging.
Oh dear goodness, there's two of them.
I have the pro rig.
Yeah.
We'll get a shot of this grass at the base of this dead tree and we'll see what it looks like. But it looks pretty good with the sunlight coming in on it. It gives it kind of a mottled effect. Alright, to wrap up what we've done today, yeah, we're back home now. What my goal today was to put one lens on the camera and figure out how to use it in the scenario I was in. I did take one iPhone photo, and that's this one here of the gorge, but I didn't carry my camera down. It was a little escarpment we had to scramble down and back up the other side of, so I didn't carry my camera gear. But as far as waterfalls, there wasn't a lot of water. As you can see in this photo, it was just barely running today because there hasn't been a lot of rain. But the goal today was to put this 75 to 150 on the camera and find some interesting photos somehow. I got a few photos. They're not the greatest photos in the world, but they're pretty good, you know. But it's an exercise. It's what it kind of boils down to, you know. It teaches you to not switch lenses all that on. I had cleaned my sensor today too, so I didn't want to introduce a bunch more dust into the camera, so I just put one lens on it and decided I was going to do this video based on just using a telephoto lens all day and find different ways of making the photos interesting. It's a good practice to do from time to time, is just to take the one camera. I did take my bag and it had extra gear in it, but I should have just left it in the truck other than just bringing the water. I used it for water. It's got a clip on the front I can hang a water bottle from. But if you just take the one camera and the one lens, you'll be amazed at, you know, it's how they say, if all you have is a hammer, everything starts to look like a nail. You start figuring out how to use what you have to get something good with it. You know, sometimes you can't get panoramic vistas with a 75mm lens. It's just the way it is. But you can get some detail shots. And I tried to find things with subject isolation because the sun was breaking through the forest in places, so it was illuminating just certain items here and there. I didn't get many photos, but you know, I was trying to find something different rather than just taking pictures of the trail or what have you, the usual stuff. And it kind of breaks you out of that mindset of, I'll just change it over to the 28 and I'll get this wide angle, and you know, and stopping the flow of the thought processing. If you allow your equipment to get in between you and the image, it'll just slow down the whole process to the point that it'll grind to a halt. And by simply just taking one camera and one lens, I was able to get around that and get back to the concept of just capturing the image. If you like this video, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Thumbs up it, you know. And if you like the channel and you're new, I've got a bunch of videos on a wide variety of photography subjects, and I'd appreciate that subscription if you were just interested in doing it. And until I see you guys next time, get your camera out and go take some pictures with it. All right, we'll see y'all.